Balance It modeling video. So today's game is called Balance It, and this game is all about measuring, and we're actually going to be using a balance scale to help us measure and compare different weights. Inside your game box you will find the materials to build your scale and some instructions for how to build the scale. So it's best if you're doing a modeling to have this pre-built before you have the children play with it, or they can help you build it. Once you have your scale set up, then you can start playing. So remember, this video you can either watch and then use to incorporate to do your own modeling, or you can play this video directly for children. So for the duration of the video, I'll be talking as if I'm talking to a group of children. So we're going to play a game called Balance It, and in this game we're going to explore the different weights of different items. So in level 1 we're going to try to just compare the weights of two different items. So I have an eraser that looks like an apple, and I have a cube. This is actually a wood cube. Which one of these do you think is going to weigh more? Do you think the eraser will be heavier, or do you think the wood cube will be heavier? What's your prediction or your guess? I think that the eraser is going to be heavier. So let's see. I'm going to put the eraser in one cup. Whoa, that's really heavy. It made the cup go all the way down. And I'm going to put the wood cube in the other cup. I was right. The eraser was heavier. It sat all the way down and the wood cube side is still up. Let's try another one. What if I do two erasers? I have another eraser. This one's shaped like a tooth, and one that's shaped like a star. Which one do you predict will be heavier? The tooth or the star? The tooth looks like it might be a little bit smaller, so I predict that the star will be heavier. Shall we see? Put the star there and the tooth there. The star is heavier. So in this first level, we're just going to compare the weights of two objects and see which one is heavier. Now we're going to do level 2. So in level 2, you're going to pick 3 materials, so 3 things to weigh. I'm going to weigh my star eraser, my apple eraser, and my cube, my colorful cube. And I want to predict which one will be heaviest. I think my star eraser is still going to be the heaviest. So I'm going to weigh them, and then I'm actually going to put them in order from the heaviest to the lightest. Can you help me do that? Okay, it's kind of tricky to do. So first we're going to start with the star eraser. That's really heavy. And let's see if the star eraser or the tooth eraser or the apple eraser is heavier. My star eraser is heavier. Okay, so I know that my star eraser is heavier than my apple eraser. Let's see if my apple eraser or my cube is heavier. Let's see. Here's my apple eraser. Here's my cube. Oh, it looks like my cube might be heavier. Okay, so if my cube is heavier, then let's see. Is my cube heavier or is my star heavier? Let's see. Oh, my star is still the heaviest. So the heaviest object I have is my star. So I'm going to put heaviest here. The next heaviest one I have is kind of medium in between, is my cube. And after that is my apple eraser. This is the lightest one I have. So this is my order from heaviest to lightest. And again, you can pick any 3 objects. So you could pick objects that you found around your house or in your classroom, or you can use objects that are in your box. When you weigh your colorful cube at home, it actually might be lighter than my eraser, my apple eraser. But I actually have a wood cube, and your cube at home is foam. So when you weigh it at home, you'll have to see if your foam cube is heavier or lighter than your eraser, because my wooden cube is heavier, but your foam one might be lighter. We use our wooden cubes to measure. So our wooden cubes, we're going to estimate how many wooden cubes another object might weigh. And then we're going to try and weigh it, okay? Should we try? We start by picking something. So I'm going to pick my foam cube to put on one side. And then we'll use our wood cubes to see how much it weighs, okay? So then you put your wood cubes over here, and we're going to count to see how many it weighs, okay? Does that sound good? Okay, let's try it. So the first one we're going to try is, let's try our tooth eraser again. How many wood cubes do you think our tooth eraser weighs? Remember, we found out that the erasers were heavier than the cubes, so how many? I predict that maybe our eraser will weigh 2 wood cubes. Let's see. There's our eraser. Can you help me count the cubes? 1, 2. It looks like it's right in between. 1, it was not quite, the tooth is still heavier. And 2, this becomes heavier. So it's someplace around 1 to 2, so maybe 1.5 wood cubes would have been equal. Let's try another one. Maybe we'll try the star. Remember, this one was really heavy last time, so let's try the star. Let's see how many wood cubes. I predict that this is going to be 3 wood cubes. Let's see. Can you help me count? 1, 2. The eraser is still heavier. 3. It's starting to move. 4. The eraser weighs 4 wooden cubes. Wow, great measuring. You can also play by using different items from around your classroom or from around your home. So you can look and see what other items you might have. Like I have an egg shaker, and I could weigh how heavy my egg shaker is or compare its weight to one of my other materials, okay? So you can feel free to explore with different things that you find